The August fundraising numbers are out, and the headlines are many. It was the best month yet for both Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. Clinton raised $58 million in August. Trump raised $41 million. Pretty remarkable given that it was summertime when people aren't necessarily attending fundraisers or writing checks. There was a pretty wide spending disparity between the two campaigns last month. Clinton outspent Trump nearly 2-to-1. Clinton also now has, according to the reports, twice as much cash on hand, although Team Trump is doing a victory lap because they raised $12 million in small donations, under $200. That's $4 million more than Clinton raised from those people. By comparison, though, Barack Obama raised $25 million from small donors in 2012. Mitt Romney, $9.4 million from those donors. Bad news, though, for Trump. Sheldon Adelson, the Vegas billionaire who Trump has spent a lot of time courting, has given money, but most of it not to Trump. Adelson and his cash are being directed almost entirely towards helping other Republican candidates. A little bit went to a group supporting Trump. So, John, on all these bullet points, which one do you think is going to have the most implications for Election Day?
Well, there are two linked ones, right? I mean, the one to me that matters the most almost always is cash on hand. And the fact that the Clinton campaign has not just more cash on hand, but substantially more cash on hand puts them in a better place heading into this home stretch than Donald Trump is in. Obviously, the Sheldon Adelson news is going to make the most headlines just because Sheldon Adelson is a big, flashy, gaudy name. And as you said, the Trump campaign spent a lot of time courting him. The fact that that money is not going to be supplementing Trump's relatively meager, relatively compared to the Clinton campaign, relatively meager cash holdings is a problem for him going forward.
Yeah, look, when we get down to it, if this is a close race, the polls suggest now it will be. Look at the battleground states. I think it's going to, the question is going to be, can the combined forces of the Trump campaign, which has less than the Clinton campaign, and the RNC produce a competitive ground game based on what they believe is greater enthusiasm, innovation, efficiency? Those are claims they continue to make. I spent time with the Trump field operation here in Florida today. They say they're confident that they will be super competitive in this state. You hear that in the other battleground states. It's an open question, and the proof will be on Election Day when we see just how they do, not just, I should say, on Election Day, but also with early voting and absentee ballots, et cetera. Are they technically efficient enough, well-funded enough to be competitive on those fronts with the Trump folks, with the Clinton folks?
Huge question, and we will know in fewer than 50 days.